And welcome back to Green Tiger Call Productions, and welcome back to the well, welcome to another video review. And well, as you can see, I kind of want to get back on it with the Sonic figure reviews, since we are very quickly approaching the release of the third Sonic movie. As a matter of fact, it comes out Friday. So, yeah, kind of want to get these Sonic reviews up and running again. And this time, I'm kind of going out of order for my display shelf, but since I'm such a fan of this character, I have to, I just have to cheat a little bit here. This time, as you can see, we're taking a look at the Jakks Pacific Espio the Chameleon figure. Yeah, like I said, one of my favorite Sonic characters right here. Probably my second favorite after Knuckles, actually. I don't know. I like the fact that he's a ninja. He's a chameleon. He's a chameleon ninja detective, so kind of like Batman. I love his design. I've always really liked Espio's design here. Always liked his voice, at least in Sonic Heroes and in Sonic Rivals 2 is yeah, really cool character. Espio is, I think. Yeah. Have a closer look at this guy. Here's his head. Once again, I've always really liked Espio's design here. I particularly like the way the back of his head looks here. You do get that right out of the games look, with that. That's pretty much what you're looking at when you play the games. That just looks really cool to me. Yeah, nice look on the head. That is definitely Espio right out of the games. Nice look on the horn. Nice bright yellow eyes. Funny enough, he's smiling. Espio's not much of a smiler. He's a bit like Shadow, actually. He's like uber serious most of the time. I find it kind of funny that he has a smile there. Kind of heart shape on the chest there. Nice look on his gauntlets here. Yeah, once again, he's a ninja, so that's why he's got these kind of tiles here. That's what I'm going to call them. Nice little golden studs, sports tape. Nice. Gloves look great. I've always liked this part here. I've always liked these like triangles he has here on his gloves. Going to the back here, nice black spikes. I've got a little paint mishap on one of them though. Depending on the games, like in games like Sonic Heroes and You know, in games like Sonic Heroes, he has black spikes here. But in games like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Rivals 2, his spikes are magenta like the rest of them. I prefer the black spikes myself, but you know, nice curled up tail, like you'd expect a chameleon to have. His shoes have that same sports tape kind of look that the gauntlets here do, along with the more of those golden studs. Yeah. Shoes. I like his shoes. They kind of look like Sonic's. Not much on the bottom of his feet, just it's very smooth on the bottom of his feet. It's just a bunch of copyright stuff. Yeah. Color scheme is spot on. You know, he's mostly this kind of, you know, he's mostly magenta, yellow for the horn and his eyes, and kind of peach for, you know, his muzzle and, you know, his belly area. White, purple for these and the shoes. Articulation, ball joint head, although it can really only swivel. Yeah, it can really only swivel. You can't get much, you know, up or down movement from there. It's really the way his, you know, he, you know, like most Sonic characters, he doesn't really have much in the way of a neck. So, you know, he can only really, yeah, just look left and right. Ever vigilantly, so it does fit him. Arms go front, back, punch forward, punch back, go out, go in. There is glove articulation, but not where you think, not here. No, that is molded. The actual gloves themselves are on ball joints here. So, but because of this thing here, they're a bit limited. You know, I think you still got a pretty good range of motion there. Kick forward, kick back. Yeah, rotate. Knee bends. I think. Yeah, knee rotates. And ball joint at the shoes, although you can really only swivel. Once again, I think it's the bulkiness of the cuff here. Yeah. One piece of articulation that really surprised me was the tail is on a ball joint, so you know he can wag and, you know, waggle up and down and, you know, go all around, and of course swivel. So, and I thought that was kind of neat. Yeah, so standard Jakks Pacific articulation. He stands all right. He kind of has the same problem that a lot of Sonic figures do, where, I mean, and by that I mean figures of Sonic himself, where, you know, you kind of have to slouch him a little bit. Espio here doesn't really have that problem as much, but yeah. Yeah, but he does stand all right. really like this guy. You know, especially since, you know, my second favorite character here. So, you know, I will say this. He doesn't have this. He's supposed to have these dark, these kind of black markings around his eyes here at the top. And he doesn't have, the figure doesn't have those. I kind of wish he had that. But, you know, minor nitpick. He does, ooh, ooh. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go. He does come with this. It's a checkpoint. Pretty sure this is a checkpoint after you touch it, isn't it? Like, it doesn't turn yellow after you touch it. The neon, really 30th anniversary Knuckles figure comes with the same checkpoint, but it's blue, and the springs on it are actually much better. So yeah, the springs in this one are kind of, yeah, there's a comparison between the two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is before you touch a checkpoint and this is after. But yeah. Yeah, but it's kind of cool that Neon Knuckles comes with one of these too. Yeah. I would have preferred if he came with, you know, a kunai blade or, you know, one of his shuriken stars from Sonic Heroes. But, what are you gonna do? Yeah. For a size comparison, why don't I get that Neon Knuckles figure out here? I think these two look great together. Well, I've always thought it would be kind of neat if, like, Knuckles and Espio had, you know, kind of a sparring kind of rivalry, like kind of like Sonic and Shadow, but you know, whereas Sonic and Shadow race, Knuckles and Espio fight. I mean, like, Knuckles did first encounter Espio in what is Knuckles Chaotix. That's a sorry, I'm drawing a blank today. I just yeah, he did first encounter Espio and Knuckles Chaotix, so, and they kind of hit it off. So here's another member of the Chaotix Detective Agency. Here's Vector. Of course, Vector being a bigger character. I don't know, does that look right? I think it does. Maybe Espio should be a bit smaller. Now that I'm looking back on Sonic Heroes. But, you know, this does look all right. And then finally, because he was also in Knuckles Chaotix, Mighty the Armadillo. It was actually the last game he was in before they brought him back for Sonic Mania Plus. Well, I think it looks all right, but to everybody else, maybe not exactly. Mainly because it's a modern character versus a classic character, but you know. And yeah, let's get this guy out here too. Silver. Yeah, these guys look great together. Silver and Espio actually teamed up in Sonic Rivals 2, so it does work. Yeah, so that's the Jakks Pacific Espio figure. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Really nice figure. So if you can find him, I would definitely snatch him up. Especially if you're a fan of the character, like I am. Yeah. Rumor has it the Chaotix will be the next characters to get the live action treatment. Either them or Silver. So, you know. When that happens, and you know, if Jakks does do a figure on it, you can rest assured I will pick it up because, you know, once again, I'm a fan of the character. So this is Green Tiger Claw Productions with Espio the Chameleon, and we are signing off. See you next time.